Oh man, 2013 was good, but man, oh man, I can't wait for that new year to show up. 2014 is gonna be mine. Okay, 2014, okay. Yeah, 2014, that was just a warm up, man. Like, that's a warm up. 2015, no, man, I'm about to be. I don't. 15 wasn't my favorite number to begin with. So I'm 2008, 20, all those years, whatever. 2018, I'm coming for. So in case you guys haven't figured it out by now, this is an end of the year speech. And it's not one of those like bull crap, a new year, a new me. I hate stuff like that so much. You can tell because I just used the word hate like 3 times. The thing is with me is that I've decided I wanted to do this for the rest of my life back in 2011. It's 2018 now, and everything that I've gone through, I moved out the house twice. I went to New York in 2014. I went to Las Vegas in 2017, both with the idea that when I go there, I'm going to come back successful. I'm going to, have a movie deal. I'm gonna, be signed to a TV show or whatever. And none of that I was looking for happened. And it's one of those deflating things where when I told my parents I was gonna move back from Vegas in October, I was nervous to have the conversation. I knew that there were going to be some people that were going to be saying, well, what happened this time? Oh, what are you gonna do this time? Oh, you're still trying to do that after it failed 2 times already? Every year that I have gone through something, I've always learned something about myself. So this was about almost a 2 weeks 2 weeks to my birthday. And I had a mental breakdown, and I basically had a panic attack. Then shortly after, this huge rush of anxiety kicked in. Basically, I was crying. I was underneath my covers, with a pillow over my head, and I was crying. And I called my mom, and I was crying, and I just told her, I told her it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't want to try anymore. And I've had moments like that before, but it was nothing like this, because normally, I would just, all right, well, 5 minutes and, I'm upset, and then we're back to it. But this particular time, I knew something wasn't right. I felt weak. I took a nap, and I woke up around 3 in the morning, and I had this realization. I'm like, man, I'm turning 24 next year. And I know that to some people that sounds like, okay, and that's how aging works, you know what I'm saying? But no, my thing is that one of my downfalls at that moment was that I relied so much on people and trying to bring people along and try to save people and have them come a part of my journey, that I didn't take time to focus on myself. The reason why I was starting to get panic attacks and anxieties because I was getting angry, I was getting, upset and sad that other people weren't contributing the way that I felt they should. And this isn't an indictment towards anybody, because I've worked with a lot of people, from 2011 to 2018. I've worked with a lot of people, and, every time I've had that moment, it's always been me trying to bring someone along and carry other people a part of my journey. And I realized at that moment, things need to change. I was kind of at that point, I was like, you know what? I need to move. My lease wasn't up. I still owe my apartment money. I have to get out of this space. And then I decided I'm gonna focus on myself from now on. I'm not gonna really, try to make a collab or be a team of people or creatives. And there's nothing wrong with that. But Just because you want your dogs to eat doesn't mean that you should be responsible for fixing their plate. I had to learn that the hard way. A lot of times, like, we want this idea of being able to turn up and celebrate and, make money with your day one. And that's a great idea. And I still like the idea, but as you get older, sometimes you need to realize, like, you can't save everyone. You know what I'm saying? You can't slow down your process because you're trying to have your homeboy that you knew in second grade be a part of the ride. It's just like, if we're gonna be doing stuff together, we have to be at the same pace. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm up here and you're down here, me coming down to get you is going to stress me out and bring unwanted, anxiety towards me, because now I'm down here trying to get you to come up here, but you don't even want to come up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to just be comfortable in this area here, but continue to complain about how you want money and how you're getting tired of, all these, bozos on television and stuff like that. And we got ideas and we got stuff, and, it's our time. But then, like, you don't want to do anything to come up here. You just want to stay up here. Like I said, like, this isn't an indictment and this isn't like a rant, but like, it took me so many years from 2011 to 2018. I was always trying to drag somebody along with me. Sometimes people are not worth your time. They're not worth your energy. A lot of those people. But it's just like, we don't want people to think, that we're fake, and that we're real to our hood. So it's just like, we want to bring the whole hood. We want to bring the whole hood. The whole hood don't need to be there, because there's going to be someone that's going to F up your money, that's going to put you in an awkward position, that it's ultimately going to reflect negatively on you, because would they do the same for you? I highly doubt it. I learned about myself, and I had an eye-opening experience, and now I'm free. Okay, the Marines have this saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. And I should have had that mindset, but I wanted to carry everybody along and, and try to, be that guy, but you can't be that guy. You can only be you. The new mindset is, I am doing this for me. And since no one else wants to do anything for them, I am not going to be held responsible, because I know that when I succeed in what it is I want to do, there are gonna be people who are going to look at me and be like, oh, well, I thought we were this. It's not my fault that I had people flake on me. It's not my fault that all this stuff happened. It's not my fault that I had nowhere to sleep one night in New York City with bunches of suitcases. It's not my fault that happened. Yeah, it sucked. But how am I gonna respond to it? Am I gonna cry about this person? If you'll find the right business partners when you're focusing on yourself. Because as you jogging and running, you gonna look to the left and the right, and you gonna see people with the same interest as you are running at the same speed, instead of stopping, looking back, and having to backpedal to go get this person. Stay focused, stay hungry, trust God always. My name is David Terrell Green, and Happy New Year. See you guys in January.